All right. Very professional start to the anniversary show. So I'm just trying something here. All right. That looks like flesh tone to me. Hello, Heine. Thank you. It's a weird anniversary for me. But, you know, it's a wild and crazy world we live in. What's all this about? Let me... I feel like as a warm-up, I should definitely play the oldest video that I did upload 20 years ago. Hey, Soph. Yeah, my channel will be able to drink in the United States next year. We've got Soph, we got Charlie. 20 years with both aged badly. It's so funny. Charlie reminded me I should wear this shirt tonight. This is the first time I've worn something other than like one of my cocktail shirts in years. I don't even remember the last time. I used to wear more formal shirts going out on date nights with Mrs. Angry, but then the cocktail shirts just took over. Hey, Greg, how are you doing? And thank you. So Charlie's got a video he's been working on. And I was kind of, for fun, just going to replay my first ever video, which is so funny because I'm not being angry at all. I'm just sort of talking in a monotone. The second video, I kind of feel like I should play the second one because that's the first time I decided, oh, I should actually be shouting if I'm going to be angry. Maybe the length of the first couple, 4 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 3.5 minutes, 3 minutes, 6 minutes. They started getting shorter, 2.5 minutes, 39 seconds, less than 2 minutes, 3:45, 5:32, 3:29, 1:26, 6, 1.5, 4.5, 1.5. A lot of variety. And I was doing the angry guy in a car video 20 years ago. Oh, you've just done like a 1 hour one. Sorry, a 1 minute one. Yes, this is old school Angry Aussie, black t-shirts with a message on them. Good Lord. 1 minute took you 20 hours just because you were searching through all the footage. You know, I want to play this one because I feel like it's the first one where I was angry. And I don't even remember what the topic is. Big surprise, big surprise. I have no idea what I was saying in a video 20 years ago. You know, done, God knows, across all the channels, 6,000 videos. I don't know. Wait, is that sharing? Let's do this. Let's watch this. What did I do on my second video?
Well, I'm just back from a drive and I'm feeling full of love and kindness to my fellow humans. Well, maybe not so much love as I want them to fucking die. Oh, I don't think anything makes me as angry as driving. I mean, the level of idiocy out there on the roads, it just boggles the mind that people so totally incapable of driving get behind the wheel and do such dumb things. Not me, of course. Anything dumb I do is a simple one-off oversight, simple mistake, forgive it instantly, won't happen again. Everyone else is an idiot! And there is a simple solution. Make me supreme dictator and I'll fix the lot. But just get used to public transport because there will be a hell of a lot less cars on the road when I'm in control. And I do want to point out, this does not mean I'm anti-car. I am just anti-fuckwit driver. I mean, honestly, get it together. I've worked out there must be too many road rules. Too many road rules, tiny little brains can't comprehend them. Well, I've got a plan. It will be much simpler. You'll do fine. One rule, my rule. If you are a fuckwit, you are getting off the road. You cut across 3 lanes of traffic without indicating, nearly causing an accident, you're out. Do you tailgate people who are doing the speed limit? You're out. Do you block the overtaking lane while you're doing 10k below the limit? You're out. Have you spent more money on your car stereo than your car? You're out. You drive a 4-wheel drive or an SUV, if you insist on calling them that never leaves the suburbs, let alone goes off-road? You're out. And while I'm at it, I'm going to get a fucking crane and pick up your fucking 4-wheel drive and drop it on your fucking head. Do you drive a truck? Not anymore. Get used to the tram for your deliveries. I am so sick of truck drivers and the way these bastards block every lane on the road. If there's a 2-lane road, the trucks won't go in single file. They'll block both lanes. And if there's a 3-lane road, they'll block all 3. There is actually one stretch of road I drive on the way to work that is 4 lanes, and every single time there are 4 trucks spread across all 4 lanes. Okay? Enough is enough. Out. Oh, truck drivers make me angry. Socially maladjusted, drug-abusing, speed-freak, tiny-dicked fuckwits. Yes, all of them. Bunch of tiny-dicked, overcompensating losers. The women too. And while I've got a head of steam about truck drivers, let me say this. I don't want to hear how they're hard-working, professional drivers who are keeping this country running. There is plenty of ways of moving things from A to B without having to deal with speed freaks trying to kill you on the roads. And just as a little aside, if you are a nice truck driver, if you don't do drugs, if you don't drive dangerously, if you don't threaten the lives of innocent people, I don't care. I'm not the problem. The 95% of truck drivers who are fuckwits are the problem, okay? Don't try and change my attitude. My attitude is correct. There is one platitude that I actually subscribe to. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. Blame the victim, blame the guilty party. The problem is not that most people think truck drivers are dickheads. The problem is that 98% of truck drivers are soulless pig fuckers.
That's me making friends in the trucking industry. Charlie, you had a car stereo worth more than your car? Oh, yeah, I just kind of like that shirt, but it got ripped. And I wore it for a while. Yeah, the monitor, the white keyboard, all blasts from the past. Where are we? Video that Charlie's labored over. Let me bring it up. Okay. I just clicked the wrong button, in case you couldn't tell. Okay, let's try this one that Charlie's labored over. Get on the beers. Okay, let's watch this. Stab. Oh, missed.
Watch out!
If you have
Epilepsy.
shit's gonna get pretty weird.
Right here in.
So here we go. Also, I think I probably look totally fucked from drinking, so I'm probably going to run this through some sort of video filter to try and cover up how bad I look.
That's best.
We can tell the puppet shut.
That's not.
The appropriate. I can't be any clearer than that. That's what's most important. The puppet. That's what's most important. Beers. It's a case last week.
That's best.
We can tell dinner party started with one case. By the end of the dinner party, almost everybody at the dinner party had a case. Beer. If people simply take this seriously, rapidly get on the beer. That's your
Civic.
duty. That's what's most important. That's what must be done.
Get on there. Get on there.
I don't drink beer at all. Okay, that was a masterpiece of editing. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was hilarious. That was really good editing. My god. Actually, my poor drink. I don't know. Have you opened the package that arrived yet, Charlie? Oh my god, the jump edits on that. That's for someone to go through a frame at a time. Can I put that on my channel? Or do you want to open it on camera or off camera? All right. Well, if you can Discord me a link. Aussie's less happy than lockdown in 2020. Safa, the media are shit. All right. Wait, no, stop sharing. And I will get the link and send it. All right. I feel so weird with the black t-shirt on and the black headrest. I'm just kind of collapsing into it. I feel like, okay, I need to sit back so people can see the shirt. Just sit like this for the rest of the stream. I was leaning forward too much. Oh, and I'm all kind of melancholy. I do want to play the video I edited today because I want some feedback on the editing style. Just accept the fact that the edits are fucked because my editing software is doing something stupid that I don't understand. You see the style of it. So okay? So you want to see that video, and I also want to then do a quick comparison of hero shots to see. which one you think looks better.
G'day, cocktail lovers. It's time.
All right. So just before Charlie joins, I'll share this. Where are we? Window. Share audio. Windows Media Player. Okay, let's give this a go.
G'day, cocktail lovers. It's time for another of my favourite cocktail recipes to go in the book. And this week's recipe is a lesser known that I think qualifies as a classic simply because it's an old recipe. It's called the Imperial. There are no spirits in this cocktail. The core elements are dry vermouth and maraschino liqueur, which does make it lower ABV than a lot of cocktails. I'm always surprised when I end up really liking a no spirit cocktail, because the majority of my favorites are the really boozy stirred cocktails. I hadn't already tried this cocktail and really enjoyed it, and someone offered it to me, I would just be giving them a look. Do you know me?
You're talking to me? Well, who the hell else are you talking? You talking to me? Well, I'm the only one here.
Which goes to show, I suppose, I don't know myself as well as I think I do. The Imperial cocktail dates back to the 1800s. It was published in 1900 in Harry Johnson's The New and Improved Illustrated Bartender's Guide. That's another reason I was suspicious of this recipe when I found it. These old cocktail books, it seems like fun to go back and look at them, but then you look at the cocktails and go, that doesn't really sit right with modern styles. And honestly, when you look through them, I feel like they were just throwing every idea at the wall, seeing whether or not it worked, and whether or not it worked, they put it in the book. Looking at some of these cocktail books, I get the feeling that the bartenders would take turns going, there's some stuff back here we really have to use up. Put it in the book. Here's another tip for the old cocktail books. If they say French vermouth, they mean dry vermouth. If they say Italian, they mean sweet vermouth. They also often have odd measurements that we don't use anymore, like they'll refer to a wine glass, half a wine glass, or a pony. Sounds like something Grandpa Simpson would say.
And in those days, nickels had pictures of bumblebees on them. Give me 5 P's for a quarter, you'd say.
When you see references to a wine glass in old cocktails, a wine glass is 60 mils or 2 fluid ounces. So half a wine glass is 30 mils or 1 ounce. Need a lot of ingredients for this cocktail. There's the dry vermouth, and I'm going local rather than French with Regal Rogue's Daring Dry. My maraschino liqueur is actually from Croatia and comes in a bottle I'm pretty sure hasn't had a redesign since the 1970s. Bringing in some interesting flavor accents, that it includes a few dashes of absinthe, and the recipe's rounded out with some orange bitters. I found this recipe on Simon Difford's Guide website, and he actually made fairly significant changes to the 1900 recipe. And when I look at the difference, I think he's probably on the money. His style is more to, way modern cocktails are made. The original was equal parts of the dry vermouth and the maraschino, which seems way heavy on the maraschino. Difford was much more the vermouth and a little bit, comparatively, of the maraschino. That's the version I tasted and really liked. It made my top 10 list in 2025. But I never gave old Harry a chance. I didn't make his. So I think it's only appropriate he gets a run and I try both those recipes side by side.
Can possibly go wrong. Possibly go wrong. That's the first thing that's ever gone wrong.
Having said all that, let's get right down to it and make the Imperial, starting with the 1900 recipe. In a mixing glass, put 1 ounce or 30 mils of dry vermouth, then 1 ounce or 30 mils of maraschino liqueur, then 2 dashes of absinthe, and 2 dashes of orange bitters. Stir on ice for 20 to 25 seconds to chill and dilute the drink. I'm straining that into a chilled Nick and Nora glass, garnishing it with a maraschino cherry. Then we make the modern version, and that's 75 mils
of dry vermouth, and then 3/4 of an ounce or 22.5 mils of maraschino liqueur, and then 3 dashes of absinthe, 2 dashes of orange bitters, and to bring those flavors out, I'm putting 4 drops of saline solution. Once again, add ice to the glass, stir that for 20 to 25 seconds to chill and dilute the drink. That's also getting strained into a chilled Nicanora glass and garnished with a maraschino cherry on a skewer. And here we have the 2 versions of the Imperial. I think I should try the one I've already had first, the one that was my favorite, just to refresh my mind on how much I liked it. You really want to use a good vermouth with this. It's really tasty. It's got a nice bright flavor because I used a nice bright vermouth. Now, this is the 1900 version. That is so much sweeter. Honestly, if you've got a sweet tooth, go for this. I won't say I don't have a sweet tooth. And maraschino liqueurs can be a really intense flavor. So that equal parts, I think for most people, is going to be a bit much. If you want a fun experiment, by all means, go ahead and try it. But I found this repeatedly. The old recipes are just out of whack with modern cocktails, and I much prefer the balance you get in modern cocktails. This one is taken away the sort of cloying sweetness of the maraschino and brought it back into a supporting role, which is honestly where I think maraschino liqueur is at its best. But hey, you don't have to take my word for it. You can do what I did and experiment and decide for yourself. And you know what? At the end of the night, that's me back in my double fisting bullshit. Oh, that was not a good noise. Try that again. Okay, the glasses are being dead. These are actually really nice glasses that usually make a very nice clinking sound, and I don't know why they're not. Fixated on why my glasses aren't making a pleasant ting. I should just sit down and enjoy the drinks. That's what I'm going to do. I hope you enjoyed seeing that comparison, and maybe try it yourself. Let me know what you think. But most of all, come back, see me again sometime when I'll be doing more cocktails. But until I see you again, I'll say cheers. Okay, and there's Soph. And get rid of that.
Can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear
you. 2 comments on that.
Yep.
One, it's we really need to watch the Thin Man series because of the Nick and Nora glasses made me think of.
Right. Yes. Yeah.
We need to get around to watching that.
Yeah.
What was the second one? No, I can't remember. Okay, so let's crack open my present.
Well, yeah, crack open the package.
Oh, I just showed that on camera. Sorry.
Oh, I don't think that's a huge drama.
Oh, okay. It was very quick and it'd be very messy. Okay. Let me dig in. All right. Wow.
Also, I need a bunch of people in the chat to put comments in to make that spam one from Twitch go away.
Yeah, what a weird spam too. Talking about traffic controlling bloody thing.
Yeah. No, okay. It's just something to establish their existence, I think. But anyway.
Sure. Wow. Boys don't cry.
Yes.
And then we've got, what's this? The Colt? No. Oh, this one's unlabeled.
That's it. Well, that's just a clarified cocktail.
Oh, even
you want
even
to clarify?
Yeah, yeah. What is this though? This has got my attention. Like I felt, oh wow, pop and pearl, watermelon flavored pop and pearls.
Like put them in your prosecco or something.
I could feel them in the package. I was like, oh, that's different.
Yeah, I just thought I'd put something different in.
Yeah, no, because I'm like a kid on Christmas. Oh, is this old fashioned? Old?
Yes, that's the yeah, because it's barrel aged.
Oh, is it? Yum.
That is a barrel aged old fashioned, and the cure for pain is also barrel aged.
Little gifts and stuff.
And just little.
Okay. Soap and Charlie, the blood bags hold an old fashioned, which we've already talked about, a cure for pain, which is that Manhattan, the one that. Oh, awesome! Both barrel aged and a clarified cocktail. I want to hear what you think it tastes like. Oh, okay, that's going to be the pressure's on. Because you think you're bad at tasting notes.
Oh, yeah, I just want to know, just even vaguely, what does it taste like?
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah.
That's the Bakery Hill poster, right?
Yeah, just a few little Melbourne coasters.
Oh, a Mai Tai coaster. What? Oh, that fancy. A death and oh, it's the same thing on both sides too. It's like a yin and yang kind of thing going on there.
Yeah.
I like that one. That's gonna go up. I should hang these on the thing, yeah. Okay, and a snake. What's that one? Where Sherry reigns. Ooh. Where does Sherry reign?
That's Three Horses. That's second bar opened by the people who opened Caretaker's Cottage, which is currently the top ranked bar in Australia.
You've talked about that place before.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I came prepared.
Nice.
Let's see if mine king any better than yours. And okay, so what are we going? I've got to do the old. I've been hanging for this.
Okay.
I've been watching your show for 3 years now, right? Of the live streams.
Yeah.
And you've made so many clarified cocktails.
I certainly have.
With the colours. And
it doesn't have a name.
Switch. You just type it into the thing, and it'll take it away. Oh, you haven't got the box turned on.
No, because there was that stupid fucking thing on there. I wanted people to...
Thank you, honey. That's some good efforting, mate. Okay. Got a little pouring. Oh, mate. And one thing I've noticed with going through making that video is just how many friends you've made along the way.
Oh, yeah. The number of people who were in the...
Many people that have come and gone into your life and helped you with your projects, and you've helped them with theirs, and gone on activities together and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, there are a bunch of things I could genuinely complain about YouTube, like how much money I lost trying to run events for a start, but so much good came for it.
It's definitely been a journey, hasn't it? You know,
it really has. Oh yeah, no, Greg, I drop kicked that person on Twitch, but it was still on the StreamYard chat.
That's like a citrus mixed with what is that smell?
The process is mysterious. The end product usually is extremely different to the start product.
There's some clove in there. I guarantee you there's definitely clove in there, right?
It has...
That's an easy gimme, I know. But I'm just saying, I can smell clove. I know that for sure.
It has some of the spiced brandy in it.
But it smells like a hint of aftershave?
Yeah, like I said, the stuff that goes through it, it's got the spiced brandy and a few liqueurs, and orange juice was used to acidify it. And and the milk side of it was actually a mix of coconut yogurt and pistachio. Yeah, pistachio white chocolate coconut water.
Tell me now. Smell the coconut. Now you can identify it. It just stands out like dog balls. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's basically you are picking up the spices from the spiced brandy. There's a few liqueurs in there, and coconut on the milk side.
So There's no burn. There's zero burn.
The clarifying process takes out all the harshness. It does dilute it a little too, but I've made some that were fairly high proof, but the burn gets completely removed from them.
Cocktails, yeah.
That's a comparatively low alcohol one. It's not no alcohol, but it's slower than a lot of them.
All right. Well, let's try the next one. Where's the this is my first card. Okay. Next up is let's do the Cure for Pain, which is the Manhattan variation.
Yeah, all right. I'm gonna pull one of that too. I still got some.
And yeah. I would say I'm sorry if I thought that it would change your mind.
Yeah, boys don't cry, they just drink classy cocktails.
Yep. And watch Stanley Kubrick films all weekend.
Yeah.
Which one did you like better?
Out of...
Oh, did you watch Paths of Glory?
No, I still haven't watched Paths of Glory.
So you did This Killing.
Yeah. So Paths of Glory is Kubrick as well, is it?
They're both a year apart.
Okay.
One was made right after the other. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So
you got to warm it up, you see. That's the trick. You put your hand over it like this, and then you squish it.
do that more with it. But that's a fairly spiritual. So the default cure for pain is rye whiskey and bourbon and port.
That has a lot more burn.
And yeah, because it's not clarified. A lot of whiskey, sweet vermouth, a teeny bit of a bittersweet aperitivo, and a teeny bit of white creme de cacao.
I think my
thunder.
The face I'm pulling says more than words could ever. There you go. So if you have a sip of that,
It's going to be way too strong for me.
It is a much more serious drink. Yes. That's your after dinner digestive, that one. Fairly robust flavors. Hello, Madam Butterfly.
Got like a nice spice aftertaste.
Yeah, it's got good ingredients basically, and again, it was barrel aged, so that makes the flavors a bit richer as well.
We ordered DoorDash tonight, Suffer, so we ain't driving shit.
Nice. And yeah, I'm not walking more than a few meters to bed at the end.
Yep. He doesn't even have to undo the buttons on his shirt tonight.
No. Which honestly, every now and then, a struggle. But I'm so unused to a t-shirt, am I going to struggle pulling it over my head?
Yeah, right. Yeah, because your giant head.
Yeah, but it's a nice size shirt. It's a very big, comfy shirt. It's weirding me out that it's blending into the headrest, so I feel it looks like I've got like a Ming the Merciless raised collar.
Like a hoodie.
Yeah.
Like the hoodie and that bit's the hood poking up on it.
I was thinking Megamind.
Megamind, yes, it's a Megamind.
The giant collar. Yeah, I see it now.
Like I've got a raised collar going on. Yeah.
What Indian did you have? Did you have korma or tikki masala? What's it called? Tikki masala.
I'm such
Korma, Rogan Josh.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Rogan Josh. I'm not a Vindaloo guy. I'll be honest. Vindaloo is a little bit too, nippy.
I can't do the heat. I'm a sucker for butter chicken, but also our favorite Indian place does a really good spectrum of stuff. So whenever we get food from there, it's like, okay, we're going to get butter chicken and what? And we'll just go through the menu and order one or two other dishes. They do really good naan as well. They have a few good variations of naan. You're a sneaker guy. Yes, Nintendo. So I've had butter chicken.
Yeah, I love buttered chicken too. But I found buttered chicken I can make myself just as good.
Yeah.
I don't need to get that from a restaurant. You know, like if I'm going to an Indian restaurant, I want to get the papadums. Oh, papadums, so nice.
This one we go to, the one we go to does these awesome sort of lamb cutlets. The flavor is so good, and they have a big tandoor oven. Like the guy cooking stuff is in a glass enclosed bit where you can see him going in. He's got the tandoor oven and slaps the bread on the side of it to cook and heats stuff over it. Puts on a bit of a show. I had barbecue chicken and mac and cheese, which was really good.
You've been doing mac and cheese a lot lately.
Yeah, I just get this pre-made one from Light and Easy, and it goes with so much. Like by itself, it's fine. But then I'll cook up stuff and add the mac and cheese to it, and it makes multiple meals then.
Oh no, supper. Do you get garlic naan? Garlic naan is the bomb.
I love garlic naan. Our place does some cheese stuffed naan as well. Really good. Oh, you're going for the old fashioned? Neat. So
I'm only doing little samples. Like, see that?
Samples.
Not just a tiny little. It's what? So
taste that one. That's an old fashioned with a difference.
Oh wow, so sweet. Oh, that's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Now, that's not the sugar water? You're doing that with all the that's with the mixtures of all the different syrup flavors.
Yeah, it's basically it's made with the spiced whiskey that I made. Like same as I made the spiced brandy before, I did spiced whiskey, and my yummy apple brown sugar spiced sugar syrup and bitters.
Next time I need another batch of apple. That went so nice. So when I was sitting here watching the show on Fridays, I only really drink on Fridays usually, right?
Yeah.
Maybe some days. No, some weeks I make it. I'm like, fuck it. Yeah. You're drinking something yummy. I'm going to drink something yummy. Okay. But yeah, mostly on Fridays. Sometimes on Sundays I'll have a that double black that I like.
Yeah.
We've got a whole heap of these still left. Anyway, on Fridays I'll have a drink, and what I do is I take a bit of whiskey, like in a shot of that apple syrup that you made, and then just mix it together, and it goes down just so beautifully. Like it's not that burn,
Yeah. So sorry, you're talking about the apple syrup.
Yes, the one that you made that put the apple slices into that giant bottle. Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, there we're talking about that wasn't syrup. That was
wait, what's the last?
That was homemade Applejack. That was homemade Applejack.
In that case, it was the apple syrup. I didn't like the Applejack that much, and then it went off. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So the apple syrup is like this dark. Yeah.
Oh, is that what you keep on putting in Mrs. Angry's oranges?
No, this is a liqueur made. It's equal parts the apple syrup, whiskey, brandy, and rum. The actual apple syrup is here. You can see it's almost black because it's made with brown sugar.
Yum. Yeah, nights are starting to get chilly.
Yes, Daniel.
But I'm feeling very warm with this booze in me right now. I tell you what, I'm feeling very lovely and warm.
Yeah. Look, actually, was happy with the weather we had this long weekend.
20 years, dude. I've been like counting down the days. Like I think I was the one that reminded you this morning, wasn't I?
Yeah.
Did you remember?
I was noticing we're getting like temperatures 19, 18, 20 for the rest of the week. And then it's going to piss down rain on Sunday.
Yep. Clove. Tons of brown sugar.
Yeah.
Yep.
The sugar syrup in that is infused with cinnamon, cloves, nutmeg, star anise, and allspice, and cardamom. Because I'm a fancy motherfucker, and I do.
Yeah, none of this Jack Daniels shit. No, just kidding.
No.
To be honest, when I first started drinking with Ozzy, I was drinking Jamison's and thinking, oh, lordy, fucking da, you know. And then I tried Starwood Nova. Yeah. And I've never looked back. I've just gone, okay, there's a massive difference between qualities of whiskies, and now I know, you know.
But by the same token, it's like if you find something you like, don't let someone talk you out of it either.
No way, Jose. Yeah.
I'm a big believer of the Whiskey Tribe on YouTube. These guys who run a distillery and a whiskey university in Texas. They're saying is the best whiskey is the one you like to drink the way you like to drink it. They're very anti-snob. They could easily be snobbed because they know whiskey so well.
There are so many fucking whiskey snobs out there on that Reddit page that I told you about. You know, the one that I go, oh my God. You know, it's just, you say one wrong thing about whiskey and you'll get like negative 81 fucking thumbs down. You know, like, you'll be voted out off the island, you know? Like, they go nuts.
They sound like the type who'd be really upset that I used really high quality whiskeys in cocktails.
And then mix them, in cocktails. Yeah, that's no forbidden, Anyway, so once again, happy 20th, and here's to another 20. It'll be the oldest YouTuber of all
what
time.
a terrifying thought. I used to always, it wasn't a joke, but I used to always say in the early days, people would go, because I was prolific. Like I did, 1,000 videos inside of 2 years. And people go, how do you do it? And I went, I do it one video at a time. And like, particularly by the time I got 4, 5, 6, 10 years in, people say, how do you do it? I go, one video at a time. Because if you went back to day one and someone said, you have to do 1,000 videos in the next 2 years or we'll shoot this puppy, I'd freak out. I'd go, I can't do that. How could you make me do that? But left to my own devices, I made 1,000 videos in the first 2 years I was on. But
but a lot of them were just straight like this at the computer.
Oh yeah. It was literally.
You thought,
particularly the first 6 months, I would just get an idea, and for me, it was so liberating. Like my biggest thing for YouTube is I know it let me do things that I know were close to impossible before YouTube, certainly before the internet. Like literally just create something and an audience magically sees it. Like audiences were controlled by TV stations and film studios and venues if you were a live entertainer. But the idea that with no constraint, you could just create something and put it out there and potentially find an audience. And the fact my stuff has been watched millions of times, I mean, that's almost a meaningless thing. Like Mr. Beast's baseline is 100 million views. He thinks if his main channel video doesn't get viewed 100 million times, it's like nobody watched it. There are channels, not just him, there are multiple channels with billions of views, but I'm old enough to know the idea that I could just create stuff that gets watched millions of times was an impossibility prior to YouTube. So for all the downs, and there was a bunch of downs, the ups are really good.
Yep. Because before you were doing YouTube, you had your WordPress, which was your blog, wasn't it?
Yeah. My big plan is I was going to do stand-up comedy, and I was using my WordPress blog to come up with comedy monologues, essentially. And I had some mild success with that. And then I was some people have been saying, oh, you should do a podcast. I still fucking wish I started a podcast 20 years ago. But I got broadband internet. I got broadband internet for the first time, and YouTube was just starting to get huge. And I thought, fuck it, I'm going to leapfrog audio and go straight from text to video. And I just had this cheap little digital camera. As you can tell, that when I played earlier, the background noise was terrible because the mic on it was terrible. But didn't know any better. And
so did everyone, even Philip DeFranco in that photo that I sent you, was using a little tiny point to shoot kind of camera.
Yeah,
it was just the way. It was just what everyone did. Yeah.
We were marveling, because Philip DeFranco is so skinny now. I think he's kind of yoked. I think he does gym. Yeah, and he was as chunky as me back in the day. As the old YouTube trick of just shoot videos straight on and only show this much, and no one can tell. My other favorite thing about YouTube is you got used to looking at someone at eye level, and consciously or subconsciously, you would think they were the same height as you because you were looking at them at eye level. And when I went to events and stuff, I would meet people, and some were so much taller than me, which was weird because I was used to looking straight into their eyes. And some were so much shorter than me. It was always weird. When people were vaguely my height, that felt right. But when someone was much taller or much shorter, it was really weird because I was used to seeing them on eye level through YouTube. It's a weird thing. So when you say not many channels, you can't think of many. I can't think of many. If you count me as still being active, I think there'd be people as active as me. There would be thousands of channels. Mind you, millions of channels went by, and that's not an exaggeration. God knows how many YouTube channels have been created. But millions would have come and gone without a doubt.
Or gone and then come back as well, like I did. That's what I did. I stopped for a few years and then came back and started doing it again.
Yeah, and a couple of my fave early YouTubers like Grace Helbig, and they were big YouTubers who it's like every time the platform changed, people who were on top would kind of get knocked down, and that was tough. I'm imagining it was not great for me, and I was only ever down here, and the first 5 years were my golden years.
But even community channel and stuff like that got stopped coming up in people's recommendations and stuff like that.
And I definitely did not adapt to the changes on YouTube. Some people did and did really well, and some people started up in the later versions of YouTube and did. But some of the old timers, I would actually cite Philip DeFranco. He's reinvented himself a couple of times,
and relied on subscriptions. The original model, if it wasn't for subscriptions, that guy would be gone by now.
Oh, it depends how wisely he invented his money, because I don't know if you remember. He kind of built up a little network, and some media company bought it and killed it within a year. That happened so many times. YouTubers built up a really robust channel. A media company bought it, and they couldn't run it, and it fucking died within a year or two. And but he got paid a seven-figure amount. He got paid a lot of money. I forget what his little network was called, but he kept one channel for himself, a personal channel. And so when the big empire flamed out, and people were sending him abusive things, he goes, dude, I sold it 2 years ago. I've had no control over it for 2 years. All the decisions that led to it collapsing were nothing to do with me. So if he invested his money wisely, he's had the freedom to do whatever he wanted. Because he literally made millions Shay Carl is another one. The first YouTube organized sort of what did they call it? Oh God, I've forgotten the term now, but it was when it was like someone was managing a whole bunch of channels. But the first one was Maker Studios, which was actually half a dozen big name channels. I think Disney bought it. And again, it flamed out. It fucking crashed within a couple of years. But
they were an MCN. They were called MCNs, and that's
channel networks.
Channel network, correct? Yeah, you're on it.
Yeah. I was with an Australian MCN for a while.
Oh wow, okay.
Oh, I did make some money in the early days. Like I made thousands of dollars, but what I lost from trying to run events was pretty fucking hard.
We made some money with Strictly Seeger as well, but we always spent it on beer.
Yeah, which is the right thing to do.
That's all the money that we got. We only got like $100 a month or something like that.
Yeah,
and we just spent it on beer.
Yeah,
I think the video is saying, "Here we are at Dan Murphy spending our YouTube money." Yeah,
I think my biggest month I made more than $1,000. That was like once. And I was doing some stuff for money for an American channel for a little while, and I'd make a few $100s for every video I did for them. It was funny. God, you know what you just made me think of? Auntie Donna posted a video a little while ago. They were at, like Australia's #1 restaurant, Attica, which is in Ripponlea, not that far from me. And they were doing it's like, this is for the fans. We're giving back to the fans because they've supported us so much and we hit this milestone. So we're giving back to the fans by having a 15-course meal at Attica that you can watch us doing. They were having so much fun being dicks, like as they're getting all this absolutely high-end courses of food. Just, isn't it great that we're doing this for the fans, though? It's just like absolutely taking the piss.
The fans are so grateful that they're paying for our dinner.
Yeah. Heidi, you never got paid for a comment being asked to lie. Yeah, I mean, I make a point of, what started happening, because two of the things I watch a lot of on YouTube are trailers for movies and TV shows and music videos. And a little while ago, YouTube I think it was like experimenting on the algorithms part, started showing me music videos of very small channels, like people with a couple of dozen to go. And I went, okay, I'm clicking on that. This got uploaded yesterday. He's only got 20 views. What's that about? And I make a point, unless it fucking sucks. And if it fucking sucks, I just move on. I don't say anything. But even if it's mildly well done, I do comment thumbs up and just go, good on you. I like it. And
some positive feedback. Yeah,
because I started doing that. YouTube continually recommends me small channels now. So probably the funniest.
I found some great music that way too. I'm the same. I get because they pay to get onto your recommendation list. That's how it makes it there. And not much. It's only like $500, and it can get to like I think 10,000 people.
Yeah,
which is all right, But then it comes up also in people's ads, because we don't have ads, do we? So
no, I got YouTube Premium.
Yeah, same here. Yeah,
because I can't stand ads. I just can't, and I still want to support creators. Like people say, I use ad blocker, and that's fine. That's great. Do that, but I want to pay them. Hello, Dr. Abigail. How are you feeling? And that's not a platitude, because I know you've had the health challenges in the last week. So that's a genuine. How are you feeling? I was going to say,
you can surf the web nowadays without ad blocker turned on, because you go to a website with ads on it, and it's just like this window comes down, and then another window comes up, and it's
made the experience so bad.
Make sure you. And then videos come on and stuff like that.
Yes. Yeah. No, some of them make the experience so bad.
Mhm.
But I was talking about the small channels. I think two are like are funny ones. There's like this bogan rapper with the rap name of Siggy Retz.
Oh yes, yeah.
Because he's just coming across like a meth head. He's very funny. And
You posted him on favorite music videos.
yeah,
Yeah.
because it's funny. Another one I posted there was I love stealing from Woolies. I love stealing from Woolies. I love stealing from Woolies.
Yeah,
I do it every fucking day.
yeah. Oh, what's this Daniel Milan has done? This video has aged very well, Angry. I agree 100% everything you said in this video.
I'll have to look at that on Facebook, Daniel, to know what that is. Because
Hang on, I can pull it up on
which one is it?
bludgers and welfare cheats. I'll post it in your DMs on Discord.
Okay.
Only 8 years ago, that one.
Only 8 years ago. And there's Dr. Abigail.
Hi. I'm at home.
So,
I got home today.
oh, great. Yes, I do see you're at home. That's unless you really customized your hospital room.
Now, the hospital room at the women's was good. It was like a hotel room, but not as good as it is at home.
Petty Wallaby, thank you for jumping in to say hello. One of the many people I've had the pleasure to meet and hang out with through YouTube, and it wouldn't have happened otherwise.
I'm loving all the love that that's coming in towards for tonight. It's great.
Feel the love.
Happy anniversary.
Thank you.
That's it's quite an achievement.
Yeah, and also Petty Wallaby, who's a cartoonist, really good artist, did personas for me and Aidsy. I was a Tasmanian devil, and Aidsy's a wombat.
I think I remember that.
Oh, I actually think I have it on this laptop. Let me see if I can find it. Oh god, I've got all sorts of weird pictures here. Do I have the first Sona one?
Oh.
Is that just plain bubbly water?
Sorry?
Is that just plain bubbly water?
SodaStream water.
I know it's SodaStream. I'm just wondering if it's flavoring it.
It's just plain. It's just tap water.
Okay, sorry, this laptop is weird and shit, but I've worked out a way to get it.
So did I tell you what I was in the hospital for?
You said you had sepsis.
I had sepsis.
Okay, see you later, guys. Fun and congratulations on 20 years.
You know what sepsis is?
It's not that bad.
It's an infection of the blood, isn't it?
Yeah. It's not necrotizing fasciitis.
No, it's not that bad. No,
it's not.
It's not good.
It's bad, but it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Like my blood pressure didn't go above 90 for like a few days.
All right.
Like 4 days, I think.
So you went to hospital, came home, went back to hospital again?
No, I was in hospital since Friday morning. Oh,
right, okay.
So just sharing, that's the first picture from Petty Wallaby, inspired by me making Aidsy watch horror movies. So that's Aidsy the Wombat being horrified by the movie and me laughing at his reaction because I'm a caring type.
So I went into hospital for that minor procedure that I mentioned the other day.
Yes.
On Thursday. Oh, so I did come home. Yes, I came home Thursday, and you're right. Sorry, I'm so out of it. I'm still recovering.
That's fair.
I came home, and it hit like 10:30, and I typed in chat, I have to go, I'm not feeling well.
Yeah.
I went straight to bed, and I just was uncontrollably shivering, just like couldn't stop. And all night I was having just like hot, cold sweats.
Yeah.
Next morning, I had a support worker come over, and I'm like, I can't go to the art studio today. Can you help out around the house? And she takes one look at me and says, I'm taking you to the hospital. And I get there, I have a temperature of 40.
Which is a bit higher than it's meant to be.
39.7 or something like that. And my blood pressure was 75 over 50 or something like that.
Right.
And tanking. So no wonder I was feeling like shit.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, they rushed me straight in.
Damn. All right. Sorry, I just interrupted the important story. Ruka-san, again, someone who I've actually hung out with. Yes. On this day in 2006, I uploaded my first video to YouTube.
Yeah, you don't look like you've aged a day over 40 years. Yes. And I looked back at your back catalogue as well, Charlie, and I got to say you've aged a lot more gracefully.
Oh,
You're welcome, Angry.
That's setting the bar pretty low there, isn't it? Yeah.
I can show you a picture of me from
Well, mate, I've seen you 6 or 7 years ago on the chat, because I've been making I've been making, you know, like I did this video that took like 20 hours to make, taking one word from each of his videos to make up the him singing "Get on the Beers," and yeah, seeing I spotted, you know, like I said, I've got a whole bunch of old streams that he's done.
Yeah.
And you look incredibly different, you know.
Yeah. Also, hello, Celtic. Yes, this
not
shirt
aged gracefully
was made for me and sent by Charlie. So yes. And Ruka-san, my back's fine. My knees and my hip, on the other hand, have questions for management as to what are you doing to us and why do we feel like this, and please sort it out.
Yeah, it probably does not a good representative of today when you've got like a low blood pressure and stuff like that, you know.
I look like I just spent a week in hospital.
Really?
How about I just
There you go.
How's that?
That reminds me of a video Angry did about emos.
Big fringe over the face. Sorry, talking about hospital again, old school internet, and I don't think this was even really YouTube. I think he did it independently. There's a guy, he's Australian, and he came back from like a holiday in South America and he's sick, and he had something really bad. He was in isolation in a hospital for 6 months. I forget what it was, but he start posting stuff online under the name Fully Sick Rapper, because he was all he had was a laptop and he was just playing with the beats and stuff, and he ended up getting a lot of attention and then formed a professional comedy thing with someone. But again, he was literally in a room by himself that just occasionally people in hazmat gear would come into once or twice a day. And I forget what it was, but it was one of those incredibly communicable fucking tropical diseases.
Oh, God.
Like it was a really bad one. And they thought, you have to be locked up for a very long time, so this doesn't
What,
get
like Ebola or something?
Yeah,
No,
the only thing
not
that didn't have a virus was a laptop.
But it was like a lunch. But he was
Busy
kind of
making CPUs.
like
I'll be
he was
back in a
never.
sec. I
He was
gotta
never on a.
do
Right.
something for a sec. I'm sorry.
Sure, that's okay. He was never on a ventilator or in an induced coma or anything. He was kind of fine, but just because it was so transmissible, what he had, they were like, "Yeah, you cannot have interaction with humans. We're going to lock you in an airtight room for 6 months." Okay, what's Ray's posted on the Discord?
Yeah, I can smell smoke or something.
Posting for coffee.
Walked off.
What did he post? Was it in memes?
Oh no, I think he sent it to me as a DM.
Oh right, okay.
Are you okay if I show it to everyone? Yes. Is posing in a Barbie box. He says 20 years ago, but he's behind plastic.
Oh yeah, he's shown that video before, the photo before. Yeah, it's a classic. Our Socceroos going to win any games? It's not really our national sport, so it doesn't matter.
You know what I've noticed? All the mobile games are doing soccer themed stuff, but they can't say anything about World Cup because it's a trademark and they'll get sued.
Yep.
But they're all the mobile games are doing soccer themed stuff within the games. It's pretty funny.
They did this big thing on Media Watch about how Sportsbet is putting all this advertising in the background, like as much as they can, to get people betting on the World Cup.
The online gambling is a scourge and should be fucking banned. It's
it's today's smoking, but
it's destroying people's lives.
It's on a blind eye to it, I think,
Yeah. No, it's so fucking bad. At the very least, they shouldn't be allowed to advertise.
Play my video again?
Yeah?
Dr. Abigail gets back first.
Oh, yeah, we should wait till Dr. Abigail.
Yeah, when Dr. Abigail gets back, I'll play it.
If her building's not on fire because she smells smoke.
I was going to say, I'll just queue it up, but it's still...
Yeah, she smells smoke. Well, she's definitely going to smell smoke after this video.
Get on the beat.
I was testing it with a friend. He goes, I smell toast.
Just because of how rapidly it cuts.
Yeah, rapid fire images, yeah.
Yeah, we're one of those stroboscopic warnings.
Hence the epilepsy warning at the start, yeah.
If you're subjected to photosensitive epilepsy... But, yeah. But look, I could show this picture that Ray sent me. But he's behind plastic anyway.
I'm Charlie, Daniel. I made that I had some credits left over with my t-shirt making company because I make a lot of t-shirts with my company that we sell on the shop. And oh my god, look at him. He's such a baby.
Posing. What the fuck is in his hand there? It's like, he's in the Maya Mist shop.
Great.
Perfect. But it will be okay if you smell toasted breakfast. That was like the line in the Bo Burnham song about how comedy is potentially useless. It's like if you smell burning toast, call an ambulance because you might be having a stroke. Either that or you're cooking toast. Oh, so Dr. Abigail, you missed this. Charlie put this with the photosensitive epilepsy warning.
What happened?
Little video Charlie made that we put a photosensitive epilepsy warning because of the fast cuts. I'll just reload it. Here we go. Stab. Oh, missed.
Watch out! If you have shit's gonna get pretty weird.
Right here we go. Also, I think I probably look totally fucked from drinking, so I'm probably going to run this through some sort of video filter to try and cover up how bad I look.
As best we can
Tell
it's shot.
That's not.
the appropriate. I can't be any clearer than that. What's most important? What's most important?
Yes.
It's a case last week.
As best we can
Tell dinner party started with one case. By the end of the dinner party, almost
everybody
at the dinner party had a case beer. People simply take this seriously rapidly. Get on the beer. Your
Civic
duty. What's most important? What must be done?
Yeah.
get on there. Get on there.
I don't hear at all.
I'm joining.
Upsize it for the lovers of deep lore. It's also the funny one. That one of those girls at St Kilda Beach. One of like that video is 15 years old or more. One of those girls commented on it just a few weeks ago, just like, "Oh shit, that's me in there." It was very funny. Yeah, Ruka-san, I agree. 10 out of 10. No notes on that one. That's Charlie spent 20 hours doing a 1 minute video.
So I had it like 50% done for ages, right? And then when I was working on the video this week, we're doing a John Wayne movie in the film of the week. And there's an episode of Simpsons where an insurance company takes a whole bunch of different shots of John Wayne's career and puts them together, and it makes him say, you know, an insurance company like ad. And what's that I can hear in the background? Is that?
Oh no! I'm going to play something in a minute. Finish the Simpsons, John.
Yeah. So it reminded me. Oh, I really would. I should. I'm not going to get a full length, you know, video going here for Angry's 20th. So maybe I should just make a short 1 minute one just for just to put on the back end of the John Wayne video. And I'm like, oh look, the 20th is today. Like today, you know, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to smack in that last 60% with like little funny clips and little pictures in between of really old school, like deep cut shit, you know, like all the different characters he did over the years. He did like the Bogan guy, and he did like all these different masks and stuff like that. The pirate.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Ray's talking about AIDS dipping out before the 20 years. As I said at where we're doing his it wasn't a wake, but it was his memorial ceremony. I just said like, I think this is actually what I posted on social media when I found out. I just went, okay, I have to say this news is both the most obvious, inevitable thing and also something that seemed impossible. You know, AIDS died. It's like he's, you know, had 20 years of the worst health issues ever that kept refusing to kill him. But, you know, surely he was, you know, at any moment it was going to get him. So on the one level, because he kept surviving, it seems so unlikely. But on another level, it's like, yeah, dude, of course he's fucking dead because he's just... Yeah. It was so much wrong.
My favorite character, Greg, was that one he had with the half face, and he would do a voice like this, very slow and
boring.
Low. Yeah, he fucking cracked me up so much. Yeah.
My favorite thing about Mr. Boring is how much he pissed
Mr. Boring, that's it.
Yeah, he pissed people off because I just go, anyway, I want to go. And I get these comments like, what the fuck are you doing? It's like,
I love the ones where he had the devil and the angel on his shoulders and stuff like that too, and it was just him in different masks and stuff.
Yeah, Ray's the very first video, I am sitting on the toilet.
It all started with toilet humor. Yeah, that's why I did an episode where he goes toilet, 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 toilet. You know.
It was remarkable how many times you grabbed me saying toilet on that one.
That wasn't all of them. That was only like half of the time.
That was just a few, yes.
I just do that. Toilet.
I said it's a whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, look.
done with balls, you know, easily enough to.
Yeah, the balls.
Yeah.
I was making some ice balls for cocktails with 2 different devices, and if I get it all together, that's going to be the video I shoot on Friday night. And I've already got my mind. The video is going to be called "Check Out My Balls." All right.
Yeah, and the old video I sent him was one that he went to a art exhibition and it had all these giant balls.
Yeah.
And it was called, the video was called "I've Got Big Balls," you know, which is quite
And I
funny.
cannot lie.
Yeah.
The old days.
Yeah, no, it all started with him making a video about shitting at work next to your workmates, you know, and how fucking annoying that is, you know, knowing that you're smelling, you know, the person that you work with, you know.
It's my genuine, heartfelt feeling. Communal toilets are one of the worst inventions of modern society. That having to sit next to someone you work with, and just no. Hey, I'm actually looking for advice. So YouTube's always pushing AI shit, which I ignore. But they had one where it's like an AI review of your video, and what it said was not bad. Like it said, like, hey, maybe you should put up front a dynamic hero shot of the video of the cocktail. And I thought, that's not terrible. So the last 2 videos, I've done it 2 different ways. So I want to show them, and you tell me which one you think works better, or, you know, should I do it multiple ways or stick with one way? So let me just double check this is working. It is.
Cool book.
The book. This is for the book videos, yeah. So there's this way.
G'day, cocktail lovers. This week, these key ingredients are going in this recipe to produce this cocktail. My take on a classic.
Okay, so that's the dynamic opening of that one.
Oh, so they take control of your camera.
Say what?
The AI takes control of your camera.
No. It was a text-based AI review of my video, and so they said have a hero shot of the cocktail really early. So that was one way I did it. That was last week's, and this is the one I just showed tonight. Where are we? Let's go.
G'day, cocktail lover. It's time for another of my favorite cocktail recipes to go in the book. And this week's recipe is a lesser known that I think qualifies as a classic simply because it's an old recipe. It's called the Imperial. There are no spirits in this cocktail.
Okay, I'm going to stop it there because I'm so fucking angry at how badly the edits are fucked up because my editing software has gone fucked. But of those 2 styles of doing a dynamic opening, do you like either of them, both of them, or which works better? Or
I like the second one.
Yeah?
It definitely draws your eye to knowing what the end result's going to be, and then you build it to, then we're going to see it happen. You know, it's sort of like, you know, like those movies where you find out what happens at the end at the start of the film, and then then you build up to where you got to again. You know,
just quietly, I like that too. But okay, Dr. Abigail, you're my technical expert. Okay, I want to give you a situation. See if you have any suggestions. So my video editing software decided to fuck with me today in a way that has never done before. There appears to be no reason for it, and I can't work out how to fix it. So what's happening? So I do an edit, and like for anyone who doesn't know, the way digital editing works, you are essentially telling the computer when you cut it up and move stuff around, you are essentially telling the computer, this is what I want you to render. It's weird. In your editing software, you can look at it and it's like a low-res version of it, but it doesn't actually exist as a video until you render it. Okay, so I'm chopping it all up on the timeline, and honestly, the edits were really good, very sexy and whatnot. And I hit render, and it fucked up a whole bunch of the edits. It just like was cutting out the first second of them, and in ways that didn't make sense. Like when I went back to my timeline in the editing software, and if I just played the timeline, it played perfectly. But when I rendered it, it was fucking up a whole bunch of the edits, and it was like cutting out the first word.
It sounds like there's something else running in the background on the computer that's hogging resources. And
that's what I thought it was, a memory thing.
Yeah. So have you tried it without anything running, no browser, nothing else, just that?
Yes.
And the clips that you're editing, are they saved locally or on a USB hard drive?
They're local.
They're local. Are they on an SSD or a physical spinny hard drive?
I think it's SSD. But the problem is, this has never happened before. Like I've edited hundreds, thousands of videos.
Yeah.
Never happened. It didn't happen a couple of days ago when I edited another video, but it's started happening today.
So you've saved the edit. So
yes,
yeah. Have you tried creating a small video with only a couple of edits and rendering that to see if it has the same problem?
That's what I wanted to say.
That's an interesting one. So I will try that tomorrow. Ruka-san, I use Kirill Video Studio. That is actually, and it's changed hands a couple of times, that's the editing software I used for my very first video, because there was a demo of it on the PC I had. And when I got serious about YouTube, I started paying for versions. And at some point, Kirill bought the product and is now marketed as Kirill Video Studio. Yeah, I know. Laugh. Yes, I'm still using it.
What do you use, Ruka-san?
And what do you use, Charlie, out of interest?
Oh, you know me. I'm still using Sony Vegas. I spent $700 on that thing. I can't stop using it. I'm not allowed to.
I'm mildly tempted. I have an older version of Sony Vegas I got from Humble Bundle. But see, the whole thing is, if I change software, I have to completely re-educate myself on how.
I'm sure there are some skills that will transfer over.
Yeah, it's like the basics are the same. The specifics are radically different. And it's just like, fuck. And there was a period, Video Studio fucked up on me a couple of years ago, and I did download this version of Vegas, and I did edit some videos on it.
Heine has a good question. Not if you purposefully did, not just if you purposefully did a Windows update, but if Windows has updated in the background as well.
Excellent question. I don't know. I haven't done a Windows update, but has Windows done something in the background? I don't know.
You never know these days, especially you're still on you're on Windows 10 or 11.
Whatever the new version is.
11 will just do whatever it wants to do.
It really will, yeah. So Daniel uses Premiere Pro. Ruka-san uses DaVinci Resolve. You're laughing at me for using fucking Kirill Video Studio, honestly.
So although I don't use Premiere Pro, I use Vegas, but I do use Adobe After Effects.
After Effects and stuff, yeah. The other thing is,
I don't want to do 3D graphics.
I've worked out a bunch of the little funky things that Video Studio does quite well. I would latch on to the basic editing very quickly with, say, Vegas, but special stuff would take me way longer to learn. But anyway, I'm going to try 2 things tomorrow morning, because look, I tried switching it off and switching it back on, doing it with just the video editor. I actually redid the edit from scratch, which is like about an hour or two's work. Tomorrow,
so the other thing it might be is one of the video files has some corruption on it.
That's possible.
That's what I was thinking when he told me that too. Yeah, that was the
and I don't know if there are any tools out there to scan and fix video files. Maybe there are.
I don't know. I'm going to try a couple of things tomorrow, like when I start the mornings, like not start any other apps, but do the task manager and see what processes are running and shut down as many as I can. But also then I might even try edit it in like 30-second to 1 minute bit, because it's only 6 minutes altogether.
Yeah, okay.
I might try editing it in 30 to 60-second bits and see.
My answer to everything these days is ditch Windows, go to Linux.
Yeah, but I don't think my editing software
will run quicker.
There's all editing software on Linux.
I'm sure. I mean, a lot of the software will run. The Windows software will just run, because like Linux.
Oh, that reminds me, when you feel better, I need some help from you with I want to run Jellyfin as a background sharing, and I need to figure out a few things, and I need to pick your brain on some things. Yeah.
Finally caught wind of the Plex enshittification.
For instance, Angry can't play Martin Scorsese's show, right? And I'm figuring when he gets to roadblocks like that, he can just switch over to Jellyfin, and maybe it'll work on that.
Okay.
I can watch it on the browser on my PC. It's so weird. Like sometimes I watch Plex through the PlayStation app, sometimes through the Google Home app, or through the web page. It is absolutely surreal. This Martin Scorsese doco won't play on the PlayStation app, won't play on the Google Home app, but I can watch it on the web browser.
So weird, because the app version is just a glorified browser.
Yeah, it's absolutely weird.
Yeah.
So.
Also, very Ray's comment there. Video so corrupt, the Victorian police are asking it for tips. Oh dear. Yeah. Okay.
Is a bit
You're a bit hesitant on
Linux. I'm how many months in, Charlie, am I in on Linux? Am I up to 8 months yet, or? You said I'd be back to Windows in 6 months.
Oh, right. Now, I thought it wouldn't.
And I'm not looking back. This Linux experience has been awesome. From a lifetime Windows user, like I was using Windows 2.
But to be fair, 3.1. You are a bit of a stubborn woman. Like it's sort of in part of your. If I was to list your traits, stubbornness would be definitely one of them, But, nonetheless, you're good at
what I like, okay?
So why not keep it, Yeah. Or as Ray says, get a Mac.
Yeah, look, these days, I would actually recommend Mac over Windows.
Okay.
Which is apocryphal, but it's the truth. Windows is that hit these days.
Yeah, I don't think I've paid for Windows since in Minecraft since like Windows 3.1. I think was the last time I paid.
The
for
only time
Windows.
I paid for Windows is when it's come pre-bundled on a laptop.
Good point.
Mm.
Yeah.
Rukusan, I'm using Mint, Linux Mint.
Linux Mint. Okay.
That's my daily driver on my desktop. That's what I game on. But I have other distros that I use for various things too.
I'm going to have a little splash of the old-fashioned, which I sent to Charlie.
Well, I better join you then.
Yeah, why not?
I'm fading. I'm just like fading fast.
That's okay. If you have to dip out, you can
I
dip
just
out.
got out of hospital today.
Yeah, I know. You have an excuse.
Yeah. I was in the ICU for like 3 days.
Oof. You
It
get
was
special attention?
There's a nurse stationed. What are you laughing at?
He sent me a picture. He said, "Make AI make me black." It's just a black version.
Ray's is misbehaving is what's happening.
Yeah. So I don't know if you've ever even seen an ICU, let alone been in one, but it's just the worst.
But yeah, please get better soon because we need you for technical support, and we can't have you for technical support when you're in hospital.
Yeah.
The walls are too thick. We're not getting good connections, you know, like.
Yep. Yeah, I hear you. And none of
I wanted you to join us on the release of the new video that we made together. You know, I was super excited that you did it. That you did it with us. You know,
The Star Trek one. Yeah.
I watched it.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I think you were in hospital when the premiere happened, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. The first time.
My blood pressure was hovering between 75 and 95.
Yeah.
Like,
I messaged you. Yeah, on Discord about it. Yeah.
Yeah, the what is it? The diastolic number was my high number. It's
okay.
Stellic.
So it's doing the opposite of what it should be doing, sort of thing.
Yeah, it was just nuts.
Don't know what mine is. Actually, I could look because I've got my little blood donor app, and I think they keep the records of everything on there.
Well, I mean,
distro
healthy is somewhere between 110 and 120, I think.
Okay, can't remember. I put the app now.
They wouldn't let me leave the ICU until my blood pressure went over 100.
All right.
And it took 3 freaking days. There's not even a patient toilet in the ICU because most of the patients are unconscious.
Right. I shouldn't laugh at that.
And at the Royal Melbourne, there are the ICU. There are like 48 beds.
Yeah.
Separated into 4 pods and 12 odd beds per pod.
Yeah.
And the doctor treating me said I was his only patient that was able to speak, let alone walk around, let alone speak Elvish.
All right. So my last blood pressure check was 121/71.
Yep.
So that's the way it's meant to be.
It's on the high side, but it's fine.
Yeah.
I think it's very Japanese. I think
the first one was funnier. Yeah. He sent me another one of him in China, who's him Chinese, a Chinese version of Ray.
The AI image generators are not shy about using racial stereotypes.
Oh yeah, the hat. Did you see that he had the full Chinese, miner's hat on?
Of course, yes. Chinese
Anyway.
people wear triangular hats. Yeah.
I'm gonna bounce.
All right.
I'll stay in
thanks for
chat.
popping in.
I'll stay in chat.
Obsession is on the Plex if you want to watch it.
What is?
Obsession, the new movie Obsession.
Oh, the one everyone's talking about, the $1 million movie that made a couple $100 million.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
It's just a classic horror. Like, I wish she loved me more than anyone. And
Oh yeah. Okay.
it spirals
I
a
might
bit.
check it out.
Yeah. So he's technically raping her because she can't. Yeah. Live long and prosper.
Take care.
I did see a good short on YouTube today about that, about it's like how it should have gone. And the guy in the car, when the girl leaves, he goes, "Oh, I wish I didn't mess that up and I'm still here." And he's got the wish thing and he goes, "I wish Kanye never went weird." And he snaps, and then Kanye's back on the radio with a good song and he's like, "Oh yeah, he's back. All right."
And Biden's president.
Yeah. Oh god, that's the funniest stuff they're doing in For All Mankind. Which we talk about streaming series that's an alternate history of the space race. Like the Russians got to the moon first, and the space race never stops. It keeps going. So the development of technology is very different because the space race spawns electric cars sooner, and fusion works and all these things. And but just the random news stories they put in the background, like John Lennon survived the assassination attempt. He's still alive. And other people, I think like a couple people the show creators don't like are dead, show up in the news things as dead. Bill Clinton loses first Reagan gets elected. JFK also doesn't get assassinated, and RFK becomes president after JFK. Reagan's president when he normally was. But George Bush doesn't become president. Gary Hart, the Democrat, becomes president. And then Clinton doesn't become president. A Republican woman who's one of the main characters who had been working for NASA, she becomes president. And she's a closeted lesbian. So if that ever comes out with the Republican Party, she's in trouble. And also they're going to Mars, like everyone, Russia, NASA, and a private company all set off for Mars in 1994. And it's like a 2-year journey to Mars. So we don't know what's... We haven't got that far, but it's like, it's all completely different. And yeah. Oh, and Margaret Thatcher did get killed by the IRA in this timeline.
Oh, wow.
all the people they put in, people who got killed in real life don't get killed in this timeline. People who didn't get killed in real life get killed in this timeline. People who became US president don't. People who never became US president do become US president.
Wow, it should be
fun with all the little peripheral stuff they do.
I can see why you're loving that. Yeah,
it's really good. Oh god, and I saw a trailer. They've got a spin-off series that tells the same story from the Russian perspective, and I saw a trailer for that. And it looks full on, like it's deep Soviet era paranoia, secret police, and crazy stuff. So I'm actually looking forward to watching that too. It's called Star City.
Oh, Star City. Yep, I've already got that.
Yeah, I thought when I saw the name, I saw people saying, "Oh, For All Mankind's got a spin-off called Star City." I thought, "Oh, that's like, is that a city on Mars?" Because I know they were going to Mars. No, it's just what the Russians call their version of NASA. They call Star City. So it's literally the same story, but told from the Soviet perspective. So I'm looking at, Rays. No, it was the IRA bombing of the hotel in what's the beachside place in England? I forget, but a real thing that happened. The Tory conference, they were all staying in this hotel in Brighton. That was it, Brighton. And and they detonated this massive explosion. Yeah, Ray knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
They detonated this massive explosion, but they didn't get Thatcher. In the For All Mankind universe, they actually killed Thatcher in that bombing. But it just goes to show they, in real life, what happened is, they had said ahead of time they were going to have their convention in Brighton. And so in the lead up to their convention, there was all this security at the Brighton Hotel. But some IRA operatives months earlier, because the Tories said they were going to do this months earlier, they just packed all these explosives into the walls and floors with a timer. And so the Tories upped all the security weeks before, but the IRA had been in there months before. So the Tories all go to bed, and kablooey, most of this hotel blows up. I think it did kill a couple of people, but it didn't get Thatcher. Yep. It's like, man, the IRA were not to be fucked with at some point. Like, they also, during the first Gulf War, when all of the Tory cabinet were in 10 Downing Street, they launched a mortar attack on 10 Downing Street. But there were multiple reinforcing safety things on 10 Downing Street to stop bombing attacks, which saved them all. But it's like just the audacity of like, yeah, the whole Tory cabinet's there, and just fucking lob mortars at the building. Raging Thatcher was on the toilet. There is a website, I don't know if it still exists, but there was a website called Margaret Thatcher Fun Facts, and all that appears on the page is she's still dead.
Way too much, eh?
But cool.
Yeah. So we're just looking at the Bakery Hill website.
Oh, they're very expensive.
Oh, yeah. But same with Lark. Lark's very expensive too.
Okay. I genuinely think
Lark's trading on the fact that
Lark's trading on their name, but no one knows Bakery Hill. Bakery Hill is just like, no, this is how much our whiskey costs. And it is, without a doubt, my most expensive and rarest whiskey, and it's almost gone, is my Bakery Hill single barrel one. And I get another one in a couple of years. They released another limited one recently.
That was the one you took a photo with the other day.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is my barrel, and all those guys, we all invested in it. So in a few years, we get to decant a bottle. By a few years. God, I don't even remember. I think it's... Oh, because it's a small barrel, it will mature faster. Like, they're big barrels, they mature for 5 to 7 years. This one, they'll bottle it when they think it's right. It might be as soon as 3 years. Because the smaller barrel... Like, the White Possum guys say a month in one of these barrels is like a year in a big barrel, just because it's tiny. It holds 1 liter, and those.
What about a medium barrel? They're doing 3 years on a small kind of barrel.
2 or 3 years, I think they think it'll be ready.
So how long is that in one of yours?
Well, like, actually, White Possum recommend not putting stuff in for more than 4 months. They think that's too much. There's a thing about something being over oaked. So the next ones I got to check on the 24th. The moonshine's been in here since April, May, June. So that'll be 2 months. And the Biccie's been in there since March. I think the Biccie's definitely coming out this month, and the moonshine might come out this month.
My brain just went, oh my God, Jesus Christ.
Sorry, Ray, you broke. ChatGPT is not allowed to make an angry African. Why was it acceptable to make you black, not him? Called it discrimination. Now it's apologizing. Again, the interactions with those AIs can be extremely funny. Oh, God, I got in my head. I don't want to sign off yet. Give me 60 seconds. I'm going to run out and pee.
So come and tune in to Home for the Elderly tomorrow at 3 p.m. Perth time or 6 p.m. Melbourne time. For me and Angry, we do a weekly show called Movie of the Week. Tomorrow we're reviewing a double feature. We're talking about Iron Lung and we're talking about Brannigan. You may have heard us record it on Sunday, but I assure you when you watch the review on Wednesday, it's totally different. Thank you, Dr. Abigail, for that nice cheesy joke. Can't trust anything that will make a 180. Agree with you. I don't understand why people would do.
Pizza joke, never mind, it's too cheesy. Nice.
Yeah, no, I'm just encouraging everyone to check out the video tomorrow, the movie of the week.
Yes, John Wayne in MacGuffin.
Well, technically a double feature video because we had a little chat about Iron Lung as well.
Oh, you're including the Iron Lung chat?
I'm including about 2 minutes of that video. I cut it down really.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's some. We made some good points. Yeah, you have a really good memory, by the way. Really fucking amazing memory.
You know, the one thing I remembered from Brannigan was the bit about the tie and the gun in the Gentleman's Club.
Yeah.
Like I saw that movie on TV, either probably in the early 80s, and I just remember that one joke about they made him wear a tie to go into the club, and he's carrying a gun, and the British cop says, like, I wish you weren't wearing that particular piece of apparel. And he's the tie, like, they said I had to wear it. He goes, no, not that, the gun. And he goes, oh, well, you know, I'm just going to do that. And then when he says to him again, I hope you're going to lose it, he goes, oh, you want it? I'll take it off now.
Yeah. He went straight to that line. Yeah, if you want it, keep it. Yeah, and throws it. Yeah. And then he does this little and puts it in his drawer. And I'm like, oh, thinking isn't that the club's tie? Like,
yeah, he stole the club's tie. Oh God, you know the one bit that had me really on edge. There's a bit where because he's got an assassin after him because he's pissed off a mob guy, and the assassin is outside his apartment he's staying, and there's a female copper there with him, and it's raining, so visibility's bad. And he says, like, I've left something in the car. And she says, I'll get it. And she pulls on a coat and a hat. So you can't see her. And the assassin just sees someone in a coat and a hat go to the car. And he's going up. And Brannigan's just up in the front. And I didn't remember this at all. And I'm just going, no, they're not going to let a woman get killed in his place. And that was the tensest moment of the movie for me.
Very close, didn't it? And another one
like, oh my God, are they going to kill a woman in his place?
The other one that was really good was the double-barreled shotgun pointed at the door.
The trap at the door, that was really good.
That was really cool. And then the toilet.
And he actually twigs. No, that would be another way. And someone comes in and he's rigging up a complex pulley system. And then what do you do? He goes, just checking. Does the thing to pull the chain on the toilet, and the bathroom explodes.
So I was talking to Mark about that. He thought it might be good to do an old movie, just a normal movie of the week, but also slip in a new movie of the week every fortnight.
I'd be up for that.
If that's not too much, I don't want to overwhelm everyone.
I'm bang up for it. Yeah.
What's past Shack? Did he mean Caddyshack?
I don't know. I wanted to do Lock, Stock. I haven't watched Lock, Stock in ages.
Same.
Snatch, which is virtually a remake of Lock, Stock, I like better. But Lock, Stock is really good.
I wasn't a fan of Snatch because it was a ripoff of Lock, Stock so much.
Look, it was very close to a remake of it.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just I just thought Jason Statham was really good. I thought Brad Pitt was hilarious. And Bricktop was fucking gold. It's just this old guy with Coke bottle glasses who's a homicidal maniac. Do you know what nemesis means? It means a source
Direction.
of divine retribution, or, in my case, an horrible cunt. Me. Oh, okay, Rays. I reckon Rock and Roller is grossly underrated.
Absolutely, yeah.
That bombed really badly. I reckon it's really good. And honestly, his series, another underrated one, The Gentleman, the movie that's got Matthew McConaughey in it. But then they also did a Netflix series of The Gentleman. I think they're both good. And his Prime series, Mobland, I think is good too. It's not as funny.
When we started watching movies on Plex, we got a big hit of Guy Ritchie movies straight off the barrel. We got The Covenant, which is that army guy one with
he's promised to get his translator out.
It's got that actor that you really like in it, Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, Jake Gyllenhaal's good.
He loves Jake Gyllenhaal. Yeah, and the other one was The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare, and it was almost like back to back, like within a year from each other, and it was like, geez, that's a great combination.
It is. Hey, Hannah, thanks for me. Ruka saying with a fun fact, Alan Ford Bricktop appeared in a dubstep song. I saw him on a sketch comedy show, and it was a home repair service where it was dial a Cockney thug. And someone's like, my washing machine's broken. Okay, going to be, oh, you dial a Cockney thug. And he comes, he goes, and he's in with a crowd like, listen here, you don't get in fixing those clothes. I'm going to be taking you apart. And it's basically, he's threatening him like a Cockney gangster would threaten a person. And the washing machine just starts working because it's scared of him. I'm not doing the sketch justice, but it was the idea of a Cockney thug being a repairman, and all he does is threaten appliances until they work again. And he had a mental day. Oh, toy sale. Lines out the door from 5 a.m. last minute. Damn. Sales bring out the worst in people. Oh, dude, Rays, This Is England. Yeah,
This Is England. Yeah.
The guy who's the lead in that, and he's he's in Snatch, and most recently, a lot of people saw him in that Netflix series Adolescence. He was the dad. I saw interviews with him, and he was so believable as a psychotic Nazi skinhead in This Is England. People wouldn't give him work for years because they're just like, no, everyone just thinks you're a psychotic Nazi skinhead because you were too believable. Oh my God. The dubstep song was Cockney Thug. Okay, how's that?
Ruku's son, there's a song by the Shaman who did, Ebenezer. Yeah, they also did another song called Coming On, and it has Jason Statham before he got famous dancing in a leopard skin.
Yes.
And
yes,
that's why I use it in my intro when we do the movie of the week. Yeah.
Yes. So, Hannah, is that 8 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. that you're talking about? Damn.
Yeah, it's so funny, isn't it? Yeah.
It's wild.
It's so greased up,
Yeah, it's wild. Yeah, and you reminded me of it because it was in the bloody Laserdisc movies. You had someone did a lay-by of over $2,000. Holy shite. Yeah.
They've got 12 kids.
Got quiet after 8:30 a.m. That's wow, that's a surge. People just surged in and out. So Ray, Sophie may like Harry Potter Land.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Ray's running security at Harry Potter Land.
Yeah, I hear about it.
Did you? You haven't said nothing about it.
No, I didn't think you'd be interested in it. So.
Yeah, but if you want to go.
What Sophie wants, Sophie gets.
Sophie loves Harry Potter, right? Yeah. I'll tolerate it, Not like I don't have anything against the movies, except for the creator.
I love that person, Hannah, doing the massive laybys for you is just planning. Presents for 7 kids, 2 birthdays, Christmas and January birth. That look, honestly, that's just a person planning their shit.
Well, I remember, Rays, when you watched the Harry Potter series just only a few months ago, and you came out of it going, it was all right. So, you know, that's sort of like where I was with that too.
What I found interesting was the spin-off movies, Fantastic Beasts. I thought the first one was better than any Harry Potter movie, and then the drop-off in quality to the second one was amazing.
Yeah. What do you
call the fish wearing a bow tie? Sophisticated. So Hannah, it took him an hour and a half to get all $2,000 worth of stuff, and it took you 34 minutes to do an A by. Holy shite. I'm just imagining the pile of stuff.
Yeah. Would you feel
me and Dan Murphy's?
Behind him in the line.
Did you know what I unconsciously did? Dan Murphy's are doing some promo this month. If you do 3 separate visits and spend at least $75, we'll give you a $30 credit. And I pay no attention to it. Anyway, I went into one Dan Murphy's and they had a couple of clearance things. It was like what did I get? I got a bottle of...
It was when you went to the South Melbourne market.
Yeah, I got a bottle of Upshot and a bottle of gin. And I was like, that was good. And then I happened to go past another Dan Murphy's a day later, and they had a different bottle of Upshot and a bottle of rum that was really... And I got that. And then I get this email going, oh, you've got 2 out of the 3 things you need to do this month. And I go, well, fuck it. Maybe for the end of the month, I go to Dan Murphy's again to get... But I only get the stuff like... I actually checked. The stuff I was getting was...
stuff you're out of.
Was between 20% and 50% off. It's just like...
Yep. And it was also products that you'd run out of as well. You were talking about how you're out
of Navy Strength gin. I didn't have any Navy Strength gin. Yeah.
And that Upshot was like majorly discounted. Yeah.
The Upshot was between the 2 bottles. One was a third off and one was close to half off.
But if memory serves me well, you do need another brandy.
Oh my God. I went past a place today because this was like... I think it's the Coles one, Celebrations, but it's a standalone. It's not next to a Coles. Just because I took Mrs. Angry to a doctor's appointment, and I went, wait, that Celebrations that had the really good clearance stuff is just...
Oh, yes, that's right, yes.
And I was a bit constrained, but they had some... The previous time, and I resisted it, they had some super fancy Tasmanian brandies, like the classification XO, which means at least 10 years old. And they're really cheap. And I looked, and they had a couple of good clearance things, and but I resisted because there were no super good ones. Okay, Safa knows what's what. Celebrations is independent. There you go.
Oh, okay.
If Harry Potter had Pat trying to clap, he wouldn't make it past the intro. No, Pat would get a job done. If someone says...
Be hiding behind the bricks at the platform, you know, what is it, 13 1/3? Yeah.
Platform 8.5, yeah. And just as they run up, Pat would just like, I don't know, samurai sword and just...
With a smile in his face.
If Voldemort went to Pat and said, kill this kid for me, Pat would go, okay. I just love... This now would be opportune for Pat to actually drop into the chat and go, what do you guys say? I love having to explain that to people. We say, we only do this because Pat's the nicest, most innocent guy in the world. So the funniest thing ever would be if he was actually a contract killer.
Okay, so when he bought Upshot, I was thinking it would have been one of the cheap ones, but you had a taste of it that night.
Yeah.
You were like, it's
one of the bottles that I got for 70 odd, I saw places selling for 150, and the other one that I got for 70 odd was over $100 elsewhere. Oh, Daniel, I've got a Lime Burners liqueur, and I got it on special. I think there's a few that have done it. But yeah, I wouldn't have. There's no way I would pay the full price for these Upshot whiskies, but. Like, I literally got them from a third to a half off. So I'm like, yeah. Um,
All right, last drink, Joe.
last
I'm going to
drinks,
have a bit more
a little
clarified.
bit more of the clarified.
Well, it's you at work tomorrow too, don't you?
Yeah, I'm not drinking anymore.
Yeah, you're back at work tomorrow.
Um,
I'm just having a tiny little last sip just to say cheers because, special day. It only comes once in a lifetime. Your channel only turns 20 once.
cheers.
Cheers.
But yes, so it's kind of like all my old school YouTube friends who are still active are all hitting this 20-year mark.
Yeah, that my channel's 19. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I need to put a bit more flavor in the orange peel for Mrs. Angry, so I just put a splash of the liqueur in there.
Yeah, 2007 my channel started.
Yeah. So,
well, because what happened was I started one channel that was my personal channel.
Yeah.
And then I started putting my show onto it, and it became like, it doesn't feel like my videos match. You know, I've got personal videos. Like you had the less Angry Aussie video channel as well.
I've started, I think, at least 6 channels.
So my show was on Strictly Sega, which has now become Home for the Elderly channel. And then my original, personal videos were all on Everyone Loves Butters, which has now become Everyone Loves Sophie.
Yeah. So Ray's saying it doesn't feel that long ago, but again, kids are 18. And again, my young'uns they were only in videos for the first couple of years, the little Angries, they are 26 and 29 this year.
If YouTube hadn't, gone and put them up on the featured page, then we never would have. I never would have been here. That's for sure. The first video that I watched of yours, I've saved it actually. I was going to bring it up tonight and mention it.
Yeah. What helped me immensely in the first year was response videos, because that was a thing.
They used to have response videos, didn't they? Yeah.
If there was a video that was doing well and you did a response to it, you could get a lot of views off it. Rays, I got featured. There was a period where YouTube was doing localized pages. So there was YouTube Australia, and I did get featured a couple times on YouTube Australia. I never got featured on the global front page, something that I will always be pissed off about, because a lot of absolute fucking shots got featured.
You only got promoted on the Australian front page. Okay, so the first video that I saw of yours was called How to Fight Internet Censorship in Australia.
Oh, yeah, because Stephen fucking Conroy wanted to introduce some really harsh censorship.
That video has now had 59,000 views.
Yeah, that's a good number of views.
That's a successful number of views, yeah.
And because that's not clickbait. That's people engaging with it.
Yeah. That was a genuine. That wasn't one of the quick. You did a lot of clickbait videos.
I got clickbait videos, millions of views.
Naked women and put your head in front of them and stuff like that. Yeah.
No. I did clickbaity ones that got millions of views, but that's real views. Yeah, we still had Steve Braxton Victoria Rays when I started.
Some of your political videos were so educational for us too, because none of us have the political experience that we've got now. I
tried.
You were offering that Justin said years ago that you walk so friendly Geordies could run.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's someone who latched onto it. Also, he's much better looking than me. So,
YouTube copyright takedowns, how to fight back. That was a good one too.
Yeah.
Carl Sanders is totally fucked up. some great video names. I just love them. It's just yeah.
No, I mean, particularly like I say, my first 5 years was the golden age. And it was like at the 10-year mark, I was like, YouTube just kept changing and I can't fucking deal. I don't care. Like I was one of the
It triggered you so hard too. All these videos I found while I was making this video for it was a lot of them you hanging out with other YouTubers going, fucking they changed the borders, you know. Like it was just the tiniest little thing.
Oh yeah, there was this. Oh god, they would make little changes that would fuck everything up.
Because why? You know, why did they need to change anything? There was no reason. You know.
Yeah. But it's like I was one of the first Australian channels to be monetized. I was literally in the first group to be monetized in Australia, and everyone talks about the adpocalypse. But when they started saying, we'll demonetize you if you're swearing and stuff, I just went, you know what? I just clicked the thing that said demonetize. It's like, fuck you. So it's like about 10 years ago, I basically gave up and said, it's changed too much. It's not me. I can't do this. I'm just going to fuck around and do whatever I want.
So I was monetized between 2008 and 2010. And then after 2010, when I had kids, I turned it off automatically myself because I knew that I wasn't making enough videos, and it just was like I didn't want to give myself the pressure to keep on trying to earn that money, you know, like to fight that fight. Plus, I got promoted by some pretty big channels at the time, and that drew in a whole bunch of, you know, like hardcore fucking haters, and I just wasn't good at that. You're good at that. You take it on and you love it. You know, you say, I don't care. I don't care about the haters. You fucking love the haters. I think it's the haters to keep your energy going. It's funny because there's so many videos of you going, I got these fucking haters, and, you know, they say shit like that, and I don't care, you know, and I'm sitting there going, fuck.
I was stirring the pot. I was just like, my favorite one, like they were doing the whole debate me, and I would just do videos going like, okay, so I made a 5-minute video and some fucking right-wing freak did a 15-minute video wetting their pants about me, and I saw it and I said, oh, should I watch this? And they went, 15 minutes. Fuck no. I'm not wasting my time on that. And they would get really angry that I wouldn't debate them. And so I would just be baiting them. And in fact, it was another Melbourne guy, right winger, and he was such a cockhead. And I ignored him for years, and he kept doing videos. And so AT and I made one. It was like, I think I've got a stalker. Do you think it's sexual? And he's just going, oh, it's sexual. He wants it. He wants it bad. And it's just, and he was so frustrated that I would, instead of engaging and debating, I would just make fun of him. I was going, okay, this weird fuck is obsessed with me. And it's like,
I couldn't do that. I took him on personally, and it actually really genuinely upset me. Now, mind you, I was a lot younger than you when I did it, though, you know?
That is true, yes.
Yeah, so I just wasn't emotionally as set up as you were, you know? Yeah, by the time I finished doing YouTube, which was 2013, 14, I was still not the age that you were when you started.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you were 50 when you started. I was only 33 years old when I stopped. You know?
I was 40 when I started. No, Daniel was bearing. It was very funny. No, I never responded. The most I did is make the video about him being a stalker.
I thought he was really cool at first, and then I started like just smelling something wrong in the air with him, you know, and I was, oh, wait a minute. Oh, you know, like it was like that fat Aussie bastard guy. I really liked him at first, and then it just stunk of Pauline Hanson, you know, like.
At least to the best of my knowledge, Bering never stole money from cancer kiddies.
They give him that. Yeah.
But he got really upset. I used the Homer Simpson line on him when he thought Mr. Burns was coming on to him. It's like, I won't say I'm not flattered, possibly even intrigued, but I don't go in for these backdoor shenanigans.
That's funny, by the way. That's the other thing I was going to say. You did a whole bunch of Simpsons clips on your new video you just made
Yes,
today.
I did. It was just I was just going like
did I. On the video I made for tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's full of fucking Simpsons and stuff like that.
Oh,
and it's like, what
dude.
the fuck? We're on the same page this week so much, you know.
I'm a Simpsons tragic. Like the one bit I had that wasn't Simpsons was I said, "Do you even know me?" And I immediately went, "I need to put Robert De Niro going. Are you looking at me?" But then I just kept thinking of things like what could possibly go wrong, and have the guy from the Itchy and Scratchy going, "Nothing can possibly go wrong." And also saying funny things, bringing in Grandpa Simpson, and it was just like, fuck it. I'm just also to minimize my. Although you don't get pinged for stuff like that, but to minimize my chances, I used the editing software. I zoomed in on the frames and flipped it. So
clever.
So
okay, yeah.
Straight content matching won't pick it. But anyway,
They're pretty good with that. They don't seem to mind if you just use a single line here and there.
yeah, everyone does it.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to let you finish the show by yourself, okay?
No,
I think
we're going to finish at the same time because I'm going to bed too.
Okay, all right. Well, yeah, congratulations again, and
thank you.
Thank you for having me on for the special show.
So see you all another time, Thursday probably. And who knows?
Get to watch Angry Aussie and me on tomorrow on the Home for the Elderly channel for movie of the week.
Sim, just in time to say hello. Thank you. And we'll see you another time, but bye for now.
You are totally fucked up!